Hey everyone, it's your girl Marcy. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a first time subscriber here, because I'm pretty sure you hit the subscribe button already, I thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. I thank you for coming over. If you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know I appreciate you as well. Thank you for always coming back, supporting your girl. I'm going to show you my earrings of the day. These are not Lucky Scents. Yeah, I think I got this from the brand, Lucky Brand. So if you're looking for something like this, go on over to Lucky Brand. They have some really unique pieces. Anyway, this video is not sponsored by Lucky Brand. I just wanted to show you all my earrings because everybody seems to, I'm an earring girl. You all know that. So everybody seems to like my earrings and my jewelry that I wear. And this ring is beautiful. This is a ring from Asa Caftans. And you all know that I love that store as well. So anyway, today I'm going to do my scent of the day, but I'm going to also update you on some of my rose scents. I absolutely have fallen in love with rose. I was never like a real rose girl, even a couple of years ago, but over the past year and a half, I've been like, maybe because they've come out with so many different evolving, beautiful rose scents, it's just not that vintage smelling rose that your grandmother used to wear. But they have a lot of amazing rose scents today. So I was able to pick up, and I've never talked about it, towards the beginning of the year from the house of INITIO, I picked up Atomic Rose. I absolutely love Atomic Rose. So we're going to be discussing this today. So if you're interested in what I have to say, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notification bells so every time I do upload a video, you can show your girl some love and I can show you some love back. So without further ado, let's get into the house of INITIO. I didn't write anything down. I'm going to talk about a couple other rose fragrances and just compare them. Not going in detail about the notes, but I'm just on a rose high today. It's a little gloomy outside in sunny Southern California. It's kind of like a fall autumn type of weather today we're having. It's in like the 70s. I know the 70s is like nothing for a lot of other countries, but when in California, when it's in the 70s in California, we want to turn the heaters on. Yeah, it's crazy. But then when it rains outside, we still wear jackets and sandals. We wear sandals out in the rain. We're crazy, right? Go figure. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about Atomic Rose today. So I have to throw in something a little bit, it just matched the color, like the scent, match the vibe, match the color, like all of it. It all has to match, right, ladies and gentlemen? Right. Amen. Anyway, so let's get into the house of INITIO. So it comes in this beautiful, stunning case. Like this looks very costly, and it's a work of art. It's within itself. Beautiful, right? Slides out. Slides up like so, and it's pretty sturdy. And it sits there. It comes with the card with a little bit of information. This is felt, like a purple felt, but it's beautiful and the color is stunning. I love purple. Purple, is a sign of royalty, they say, but it's just a beautiful color. All shades of purple. So this is the bottle, y'all. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, if I drop this bottle, it will not break. All of you know that follow me on Instagram. I bought Manicara about maybe 3 weeks ago, and the bottle actually fell on my carpet, but it clicked. It barely nicked the side of my wood vanity. When I tell you Manicara shattered into pieces, it didn't even put a hole in it or a crack. It completely shattered into about 20 pieces of glass. I was like, oh my gosh, that is something that we must think about when it comes to purchasing fragrances. I know after that happened, especially when it's about $200 US, the bottle is going to come into play when I think about purchasing a fragrance from this point on, because there's no way that bottle of Manicara at the price of $200+ should have shattered into pieces. I will be emailing the company to letting them know, what happened, but it just doesn't make sense, y'all, about, the packaging and how, and how fragile the packaging was for such a pricey fragrance, So anyway, think about that when it comes to purchasing fragrances that are super pricey. I was gonna say that are super spicy too, but that are super pricey, because that all matters. I dropped like 5 of my Kayali bottles on a wooden floor. Not one of them broke. Okay, so thanks Kayali for making you know, really sturdy, durable bottles, and that was on a wooden floor. Anyway, and they clink together, so they're still alive. Anyway, so let's get back into Initio Atomic Rose. This is an atomic bomb. I love it. This is a very sultry, sexy, spicy, like this rose fragrance is bomb. It's with only one spray, it's projecting. The projection is out of this world. This is probably in my maybe top 5 of projecting perfumes that I have, and I might do a series on that one, because all you need of this is one spray. You can actually overspray this, not give yourself a headache because it smells like delicious, but it might be too much for everybody else and yourself as well. So I sprayed on 5, and that's because, you know, I'm about to go outside for a little bit and I just want to smell good. I sprayed 2 on my neck, 2 on my wrist, actually 6 times, y'all, and then 2 on my shirt. So this, and I actually feel a little hot from smelling the fragrances, but this is an amazing fragrance. Such a, if you want a sexy nighttime fragrance, this is not a spring, summer, or daytime fragrance. It has Bulgarian rose, it has Turkish rose, it has regular rose, it has pink pepper, it has hedione. Hedione is supposed to attract, I'm not going to say the opposite sex. It's supposed to attract human beings to you. It's supposed to be a definite human attractor. And I really think that it is, because anybody that smells me today, anybody that comes near me today, I know I'm going to get compliments. I've worn this before and I've sampled it a couple times. I got a smaller sample. I can't remember from where, but when I did wear it, it was stunning. Also, Juliana's Parfums, it's an inspired house or dupe house. They had a dupe fragrance that smelled exactly like Atomic Rose, and I can't remember the name, but you can go look that up. I think it's been discontinued temporarily, but I'm telling you, Juliana Parfums, you need to come back out with that fragrance. And I smelled that one too. It smelled exactly 100% like Atomic Rose for just a fraction of the price. I think it was like $59 or $69. So please come out with that perfume again for the public, so that we can have options. Everybody doesn't have like this amount of money to spend on Atomic Rose. But anyway, it has hedione, like several roses, Bulgarian, Turkish, pink pepper, vanilla. It has geranium inside. This is some good stuff, y'all. This is a must-have in every woman's fragrance collection if you love rose. So y'all, get your nose on Atomic Rose, get your hands on it, get you a sample, whatever you have to do. This is in my number 1. There's a tie between this one and another rose fragrance, and I'm going to talk about that one in a moment. But I cannot get enough of Atomic Rose. I want to wear it every single day, but you know, I don't want to blow people away every single day. But this is an amazing rose fragrance. So get it. You got to get it, okay? So the next one, a couple other rose fragrances, because I don't want the video to be too short, like, she didn't do nothing. Okay, but I'm going to give you something, okay? Anyway, I have another amazing rose. This was actually my first niche fragrance, and I absolutely fell in love with this. And it comes in this stunning box, y'all. I bought this at Harrods in London. And this is a hot item. I can't talk today. This is a very hot item. And the lady was telling me, you know, this goes really fast or whatever. And I knew that, and I knew about the House of Bond number 9, but I had not really known too much, just a little bit about Ruby Dubai. I knew it was on a couple of fragrance reviewers lists that I do love to watch, but Ruby Dubai, look at the case, y'all. It came with like 3 smaller ones. Ruby Dubai, y'all, is stunning. It's beautiful. The bottles, let me shine it up a little bit. The bottle's beautiful. You know, I've used a little bit of the juice. It's about right here, you know. but I love it. This, when you want to smell rich, this right here, this is rich right here. This is, I'm walking my dogs, don't talk to me type rich. I have on my big Chanel glasses or my big Prada glasses, my Fendi glasses. Like, don't bother me. This is that type of fragrance rich. This is good. This, when I want to smell saffron, this is a saffron rose balm. This has rose. This also has geranium. This also has pink pepper. I recognize that a lot of rose fragrances, a lot of good beast mode rose fragrances have pink pepper inside. So I'm just assuming that those two pretty much go hand in hand and really makes a fragrance stand out and helps to project it, because pink pepper and rose in a lot of fragrances, y'all, especially the ones that I'm going to talk about today. This is amazing, y'all. Saffron and rose, if you love it, get it. I don't want to spray it on me because I have on Atomic Rose, but y'all, this is very, very delicious. I love, this is the only bond number 9 out of the Dubai collection that I have, but this is the only one that I really fell in love with. You know, they have a blue one, I think it's indigo, that a lot of people like, and I thought that was okay, but this one I love because this one was exquisite. This is exquisite and very luxe and niche and just a gorgeous fragrance, you all. So the next one, I told you all that Initio was tied with another rose fragrance. Now, I do love Ruby Dubai, but it's in a different category. It's rose, but it's my saffron beast mode category as well. So Initio Atomic Rose is tied with Delina La Rosee. Like, those two are neck and neck. When I want to feel pretty, you know, this has lychee, this has pear, this has watery notes. This has rose inside. This is an amazing fragrance. This is definitely a spring, summer, daytime fragrance when I want to feel pretty, girly, when I have on light, beautiful colors, when I want to wear like a really pretty summer hat, you know, and I'm just feeling like prissy. You know, I want to wear Delina La Rosee. Such a prissy, pretty fragrance. Atomic Rose is my sexy nighttime, you know, I still want to smell like rose, but I'm sultry and, you know, I'm just hot that night. So that is what Atomic Rose is. But those two, it's not a first, a second. They both win first place in my book. So you need both of these fragrances, Delina La Rosee and then Atomic Rose. So next we're going to talk about another rose fragrance that has coffee inside. This is like a coffee caramel rose fragrance. This is an amazing rose fragrance. Definitely nighttime, fall, winter, autumn, whatever. But DELOX beats Montal's Intense Cafe. I love DELOX. It's more of a rose fragrance to me. It has a little bit of a musky rose, you know, but this is an amazing fragrance as well, y'all. So this is DELOX by Tiziana Terenzi. I love it. You know, and that's, like I said, nighttime. And then we have, I'm still getting used to it. Something in this is not off-putting, but it takes some getting used to, but I do love this rose fragrance. This is Nina Ricci L'Extase. I believe that's how, or L'Extase or L'Extase. So this is a good fragrance. You know, it's pretty affordable. I bought this on a fragrance net. I think it was about $60, $70. And I love it. This is definitely a winter, fall, autumn fragrance. It has pink pepper. This has, what else? This has pink pepper, of course, Bulgarian rose. This one also has raspberry inside. So raspberry caramel, pink pepper and rose. So this is a very unique fragrance. It doesn't smell like anything else, but I do like it. I don't wear this often, but I want to start wearing it more in the fall, autumn, fall, winter. So beautiful bottle, you know, the hues going down, the caramel color, like I like it. The next one is a rose strawberry balm, but it's definitely a rose fragrance. This is Chevaux d'Or by the House of Sillage, and this is a beautiful cupcake. But y'all, if you want to smell like strawberries and rose, this right here is an amazing Ooh, a tart, sweet strawberry rose fragrance. This actually came as complimentary because I ordered 2 other cupcakes. So around Christmas time, this was complimentary. I would have never bought this, but I'm glad this was added to my purchase. I actually emailed them and they were amazing about doing this because I made 2 separate orders. And I was like, wait a minute, why did I order 2 separate things when Chevaux d'Or comes with it if you purchase 2? I emailed them and they sent me over the cupcake. Like, we understand what you did. Here is the cupcake. So I'm glad I received this as complimentary. Thank you, House of Sillage. Y'all, if you want a sweet, fruity rose fragrance, this is it. Strawberry and rose right here. Next is one of my favorite. This is probably my 4th favorite rose fragrance, and you can do a lot of layering with this, or if you just want to smell like rose. This has pink pepper as well. This is Fleur Musk by Narciso Rodriguez, and this is an amazing, clean, musky, like watery, crisp rose fragrance. This has peony, pink pepper, rose, and a couple, I think it has lily inside too, and a couple of other notes inside. But y'all, this is a lifer for me, and I will never, if this bottle runs out, that's why I bought this super, I think this is like a 6-ounce bottle. I bought this super huge bottle because that's how much I love it. This is the biggest bottle, I think, this and Ruby Dubai in all of my fragrance, in my fragrance collection. But I love this stuff. Peony, pink pepper, rose, musk, amazing. This is a must-have. Next, but last but not least, is another one from the House of Guerlain. I do have 2 different ones. I have the EDT and the EDP. This is an amazing rose fragrance. That's all I'm going to say about this. It's really light, crispy, watery. The EDP is slightly sweeter. I think the EDP has pear inside, which makes it a little sweeter. This one, the EDT, has rose. This has lavender, vanilla. Of course, the signature, Guerlain scent in both, but it added rose on top of that. I don't even like the regular Mon Guerlain, but I do love the Mon Guerlain Bloom of Rose, EDT and EDP. Like I said, the EDT is much more crispy, waterier. It's there's a citrus note in here and a floral note, and the EDP is a little more sticky, sweet. It has pear inside, but it still smells like an amazing rose. So y'all, I absolutely have fallen in love with rose fragrances, and they're just amazing. And if you don't love rose fragrances, try a lighter EDT rose fragrance or some of these today. If you don't love a rose fragrance, you need to go try and sample Delina La Rosee. I think Delina La Rosee, Anatomic Rose, and a couple of the other ones, House of Sillage, Guerlain, all of them might make you start to love rose fragrances. So y'all, I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Go out, have an amazing time. Like I said, relax, some self-love, self-care, all that. And just show yourself a good time this weekend and throw on some rose fragrances, for your boo, your bae, your husband, your man, whoever. Thank you for joining me for this video. I love you all. Go out into the world, spread amazing sillage, give love, be good, and do good. All right, have an amazing day, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.